Hello, everyone. Hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to today's stream. I'm just drinking some water and I hope sound is working well. So let me check on everything. And I think maybe we're gonna put some music at the start. Just maybe a lower sound. Just to put us in the mood. I just hope it doesn't, if it's not too loud. So to recap you, on the last stream, I have been building this area. It was much smaller or something. It was a much more basic style, but now I'm feeling so happy with the direction of this environment, with this world. And just to get you up to speed, so give me a second. So to give you guys a quick update. So I'm sure many of you are wondering about the Archviz Explorer video. Just in case, if you are wondering about it, that I published here last week or 3 weeks ago, it's 90% done. There is just need to stitching some clips, record some clips, and there is a new video that I am super excited about. I worked so hard on this for the past couple of weeks, and yeah, it's 90% ready, so it should be today, tomorrow, published. It's how to use Archviz Explorer, and to show you a little sneak peek behind the scenes. Just let me do this. The cinematic will be its own separate video, but yeah, this is like extremely detailed on how to get started with Archviz Explorer and how to use it. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. So it will be out very soon. And if you are not very patient, just like me, so last week I was live, and this stream here, the last stream, I talk in depth. Sorry, I also talk in depth about like the sample project and how to use it. So from download to add it to your project and so on. And right now we're working with the team to add timestamps to make it easier for you to watch these live streams. So shout out to Obada. Obada is watching the live streams and adding all these. Thank you so much, Obada, my dude. You are a true Habibi, true veteran, making everyone's life easier to watch these streams. So thank you. Okay. So to get you up to speed on this month event, so it's about building a metaverse environment for our challenge in partnership with Expector. And for me personally, I'm building my own VR division world personal metaverse space. I kind of pivoted it from the last concept, which was like creating retail space. But when I created the mood board that is also shared with you guys, and also let me put it in the link. So copy link, can view, yeah, can view in the resources. Okay. So if you join now, there is a link in the description to the our official server where we're running the challenge. Here you're gonna like see work in progress. So if you're also with us, if you're joining, we would love to see your work in progress, your mood board, whatever you're working on, to get feedback, to get direction. So from all these resources and stuff, I proposed multiple scenarios, if you guys remember. So I hope you chose one of these scenarios if you're following along. And this is one of them, your personal brand area. So you guys, me, like we are 3D artists, we create architectural projects. And what if you created virtual space to visualize your portfolio? So presentation room, portfolio room, and many other type of spaces. So these are here below are like the space types, and these here are the scenario description. And for me, like what I am going with our current project, VR Division World, is this. This is the plan. So let me show you in 3ds Max. This is where you spawn. This is like my plan right now for the project. So this is where you spawn. And here on the right, we have our project showcase. And the project showcase looks like stuff like this. So we'll take some of our architectural projects and put them on nice little boxes, floating or whatever, mannequins, and place them around. And maybe when you click on one of these projects, you will load the full Unreal Engine experience. So if I want to extend more on this to make it more interactive, I can connect these projects together, but that's like the long-term vision, you know, to allow any potential client. So that's like the purpose of metaverse projects, right? You allow potential people, potential clients to explore your brand, your business, and so on. So my idea here is to put our projects, and in future they can like visit these projects and see for themselves what our capabilities are. And since we have an academy, why not also think of some ways to teach Unreal Engine inside Unreal Engine? So that's why the academy, more on that soon. For our clients, collaborators, partners, community, you guys. So there is here the challenge area. If you win, and the way to all links are in the description. If you join the challenge, you fill the form. We will send you all the other requirements, but the idea is, please read if you have time. So if you win, this is for the winners. We will put your designs here in our VR Division world. And yeah, this is in a way how these virtual environments work. And I put for you guys so many resources and things you can check out and learn from about the whole process. And this is useful for both, like for metaverse projects and architectural projects, like especially here, this stuff. But yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, this field, building virtual environments for brands and companies and businesses and like entrepreneurs and so on, is growing. It's in more demand, and we're actually looking for people to join our team, like amazing designers, and we believe like making this challenge is one of the ways that can help us discover you guys, the amazing people, the community. Looking, so before I continue with the design, because I want now, my idea is to block out the rest of the furniture around and just place it to have a better feel of the environment. But tell me, guys, what do you think? Do you like it? I also want to block out the tower outside. I feel I have pictures from Mirror's Edge that I love, but I need to find again and put them in the mood board. I don't think I did. Sorry. No, they're not here, but it's good thing. Sorry, I remember what I'm looking for. Kinder, Sam, How are you guys? So let me put the chat on the side of the screen. Raphael, how are you doing, buddy? Sam, my man, good morning. Okay, if you guys are enjoying the stream, whether now or in the future, it would be amazing if you can leave a like, so that will help discoverability. Thank you. Um, I'm wondering if any of you guys are right now working on your metaverse environment. Chat, Raphael, Sam, Kinder, Mr. Robot, Stream Elements. So going back to topic, let's see. I need first to start organizing stuff. So I have something. Sorry, this water, man. Rename exterior mesh. And this is the ceiling. So this is ceiling. I'm just adjusting the chat so I can see better. Right now, the ceiling gets some volume, and I hope I made the backup. Yes, I did. So that's good. To give you also little sneak peek on the process, I'm using Midjourney to to come up with concepts in addition to Pinterest. So I discovered, not discovered, it's kind of known. Pinterest is like, it's still important. It's really one of the best places you can start to build your mood board with. And Midjourney is like a second point. I don't think it's very efficient to start from Midjourney from the start. It depends really, but that's like based on my own experience now. But trying to also, here's a tip. If you use Midjourney, thank you, Sam, for teaching this tip to me. Create your own server and then create channels. And you can create as many channels. So this one project, VRD, let's say furniture, tables, right? So here you can generate like tables and stuff and so on. So Sam, thank you again. You're here. Shout out to you. You are awesome. And invite your friends. Have fun. Okay. So like I was thinking here, how do I change this box into what? And it's helpful, to use Midjourney and just Pinterest, the good old ways. They all work. The important thing is to have your mood board. I'm gonna now focus here again. So what do I want here? Maybe more sofas. So I'm going to quickly model. Let's see. Anything I like from the sofas that I like? Look at this design. It's so cool, right? I love also this. Like I imagine this can be a screen instead of this whatever boolean, but this is so cool. It doesn't matter. Let's just make a block out. So Mr. Mannequin, come here. So let me read the chat. Midjourney idea that I have Midjourney idea that I've been playing around with, probably going to start on modeling soon. Sam, good stuff. I have had good luck with image blending in Midjourney, starting with an idea and I like from Pinterest or Google, then giving it to own spin using image weights. I didn't try image blend yet. I still Midjourney noob, so I'm going definitely to check that out. But I saw it with Deep sometime, and it's actually very nice. But I want to learn more from you. What I'm interested about, I think, is from image blending is how can you take and sorry, I don't think it's hard. But what is really amazing is taking a sketch from like a sketch to an image with Midjourney. That's amazing. So if you can try stuff like this, Sam, that's dope. Show me. Look at these. The reason I love Pinterest is when you click on an image you like, it will show you more images similar to that. And like I think Pinterest is really like their algorithm or whatever is so powerful in this. I know I saw this artist before, his drawings are crazy. What is his name? Controlled Aesthetics. These guys. This is endless amount of concept art. So good. All of these, like they're so good. Wait, let me show you these yeah, like the hard surface stuff. I mean, look at this. Damn. So going back to topic, oh, so I'm trying to quickly see if I can come up with anything that's interesting. So I like non-destructive workflow. So let's say this is my base mesh and I want to make more stuff, whatever. So I can, of course, always make a copy. And it's always a good idea to have like a layer of, like if you're using 3ds Max, I think there are other ways to do this in Blender. I'm sure there is, of course. So I can like add this and see with and without. And yeah, it's very important to use non-destructive workflow. So I would take these 4 vertices. So let's just take the face, select these and scale outside perhaps. All right, let's take. There is some music in the background, right? It's barely there. I think I took this way too much. Let's add some loop cuts. I think this is way too much time on a blockout. So I'm trying to increase the fall off. Let's add symmetry. Yeah, that's more than enough for this. What else do we need? Let's make a quick list because it should be more organized. I think one of these real quick for the office would look nice here in this area. So maybe we can try that. Just make, if we change our mind later from whatever monstrosity I'm going to create. This will just show me how much I am bad in 3D modeling, so I apologize in advance. From like thinking outside the box. I know this feels stupid, but let's give it a shot anyway, because why not? So here, I'm gonna quickly... Can I just stop pressing random buttons for some reason? Sorry about that. Hey Adel, how are you? It's going great, my man. How about you? How is it going on your end? Ring. You know, I feel it would be fun to model this in Blender, but maybe that's for another stream. Because it's not that because I'm good, because I want to learn Blender, and let's just add these. And this is the opportunity. That's how I feel. So I'm not gonna add so many loops. So let's collapse. Oh, let's collapse to here. Yep. Let's fix the tab. I don't like this, but it's okay. Trying to remember what I learned from my Arimos 3D videos. Not bad. It's like 3:30 a.m. in Australia. Wow. Yes, it's so late at your time. Having a good evening? If yes, then that's what matters. I'm doing something bad. It's just... Thank you. No. How have you been, Adel? What are you working now? What are you working on nowadays? Sometimes I forget English. Yeah, this will add some problems. This is definitely not the way. Should use some booleans and define the geometry more, but I'm doing it live, guys. Just a quick blockout to give us the idea as well. So how does it look? I wish I pushed this more, so let's try doing this. Let's enable this and see what happens. I like it, maybe. So let's press play. Play again. Let's add another symmetry. And let's collapse. And let's call this our reception desk for now. Yeah. I'm not gonna add anything on this. Should not spend any time, but you get the idea. It's a trial and error. Like you look at an image you like, you draw it maybe from a section. There is a million ways to approach anything. But now let's say check, we can like in later in Unreal do this and like use this in cool ways perhaps. I don't know. It could even work like a bench, a seat. So I kind of like this. Let's try the shape. So there's something that I think I will not like about this app is that there is no way to keep it on top of the screen compared to PureRef when you keep it on top of the screen. Logan, my man. It's good to see you. It's been a while, dude. How is everything going? How is life? I wanted to say many things more, but I felt it's a stupid joke, so I'm gonna shut up, Logan. But it's good to see you, buddy. So in PureRef, if you don't know, just Control Shift A, it will always be on tab. And now I can like look at this stuff while I'm doing my whatever I'm trying to do. I'm just playing with the shapes now. The main points. think this is way too big. You can reduce it. This feels too small. So I don't want to keep searching for Turbo Smooth every single time, what I always do. So this applies to every single program I use is, just add my thing, save my list, and now I have Turbo Smooth like this. So this is an annoying edge that we need to solve. So can we just do it by this? Yes, we can. We absolutely can. All right. So this here needs What do you think, guys? How would you rate this? So let's do this and let's do this quick test. Another modifier. So maybe you can start from here. Great, Adel. Hey, sorry. Yes, Adel, login. So busy. I wish I could spend some time participating with your challenge. You should do it. You should participate if you have time, Logan. Make some time, buddy. It will take you just 1 week. Make something small and cute. Have some fun, and use it as case study or case scenario on why you should, on why your students should build these type of environments. So I give you like cheat method if you want to give it also like case study on the future of retail, for example, right? What do you think, Logan? Do it. There are like 3 4 weeks, so you get time. I'm interested in seeing what you will do, to be honest. So it's good to see you, Logan. Adel, my man. To be honest, my man, bro, I've been writing a game set in the cyberpunk genre. Writing the baseline story was hard enough. I'm redesigning the logo. It's very ambitious. However, I don't know where to start. This is awesome, Adel, that you're tackling big project. So I feel like now I sound like GPT, but tackling, just break it down into steps. Like big projects are ambitious, and by steps is just plan as much as possible, my dude, and utilize AI. I guess it will help you. Is it a video game you are working on? Like what type of video game? Or yeah, I wish you luck, dude. These projects are hard. Same words, persistency, my man. Decorex, Amiljar, it's good to see you, my guys. How is it going? Hope you're having a good evening. So I feel I want to try and make this. I don't know. Decorex. It's good to see you too, buddy. Don't forget to subdivide and creases. Yes. Let's make one here. Oops. To do this. I'm not sure about the inset on this area, so I'm going to deselect. Let's try. Is it too much or is it okay-ish? Subdivide all the way. I like that you're using AI to come up with your own designs. I think that's generative AI. Adele is here to assist us in all of our creative endeavors. Like we as humans are still very important, and like, man, if I want to come up with these concepts or whatever it is, like all the concepts I've created in general, it would take so long, and like all I need now is just a concept. So instead of just take whatever it is on Pinterest, as someone who doesn't have the ability to sketch or design, but even if I have the ability to do that, I would like still generate my basic ideas, and then I mix and match things and make what I want to make. Okay, Hisham, how are you? I don't know if you're watching the stream, but if you're watching, shout out. Okay, we're preparing a surprise for those who are participating. Let's add some loop cuts. I'm not sure about these here, the corners, but hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. How about this big sofa? I feel I made a mistake on the side here. So let me see. What is the level of fixable? I made a mistake here too. You know what? It's okay. I'm making many mistakes, but that's the whole point. And let's move on to the next. Oh my god, what is this? Sorry. What an ugly sofa. But hey, fill space. Let's undo a little bit. Can I? I changed my mind. Okay, the symmetry. Hey, Adel. It's almost 9 p.m. now. So it's not so late, not so early. Okay, that's enough. This is how not to make a seat. I like it. But again, give it multiple tries. I feel very rusty in modeling, and we should be good. Now, this looks like big ceilings, so because they're so big, I think they would look nice if we bend them a little bit. So let's collapse to here, and let's add just one pass of this, and let's keep it simple with an FFD 3x3. Select these good guys, and so let's bring it here. Trying to make it match the curve of our building in terms of like the rotation. So now if we add another, so let's take a look. We have the spawn, we have sofas here, we can do whatever to. Here, let's add some sort of separator. So for now, I'm going to make that separator a 140. I think this is too long, so let's make it half. And let's just like so I think the best way to add a separator is these pillars for now I'm doing. So that's okay. I wanted to add like this, but hey, you know what would be nice? Butts for trees. just quickly make one so we don't forget. I'm adding just a couple. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Like quick two variants. Maybe this one. Okay. What we were talking about, we were talking about the rooms and the separators. I want to add some greenery and I want to get rid of the stupid material. So this is its own separate mesh. It's like a test I did with unwrapping and applying like some sort of texture, but needs more work. So if this is still on tab, I would prefer to move it little for now below. And so let's take this and let's say the height of this is like what, 30? Okay. Maybe let's make it 5 meters. Let's reset the pivot because I think it would be nice just to add mirror modifier. I mean symmetry modifier. Let's grow our selection and move this. Yeah, these can work as little separators later. So this room, actually, you guys could go away. Thank you very much. Let's make instances if we need to place around. Okay. I feel excited about this as a placeholder. And I don't know how large. 10 meters by 10. Let's make it slightly. So this will be like the central project or whatever it is, right? This is a placeholder screen behind. So let's select it, make sure it is, it's 4. So let's detach the part we need. Actually, no need. Just want to rotate. Actually, there is a need. So it's like almost in the exact center. So 5-degree angle. Maybe this is not in the right size, but that's okay. I feel like no need for these. Let's just keep it simple. I want to do a little test. So first, let's finish the block out before the test. Put this in its new layer. Just trying to understand how many people can fit, if there is people. Well, there is, but how many? And how many do we really want? Because this is big space. You don't want to make large, well, I'm making that mistake now, but you don't want to make massive, massive, massive environments just because you can. You kind of need to keep it simple. Depends on the needs, but it's okay to explore. I want to give myself that. There's like 30 people here, right? So give them more space. And let's delete 3 from here, 3 from here. Okay, so making a duplicate of the mesh here. So I want to add an image, a video or something on top. So I'm going to do the following. This is one of the ways you can like create the screen, set the target resolution, and scale it to whatever you like to make sure that image is good. I feel like adding little stupid detail here for some reason, but please bear with me as I do it. Select everything. Well, not like this. Give me a second, guys. Now, for some reason, let's get our to-be screen. And let's move it here. And let's just do the same. So I'm going to is there a way to just add geometry without yeah, thank you. Smoothing groups. So we can do this. Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. So let's generate smoothing groups. Thanks. Actually, I feel too lazy. This is not supposed. Let's just do this. So now with two objects selected, let's add this guy with little curve. And because doing this might make it look cool, so wait for it. Yeah. No. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's save. I think here we will have some display stuff. So we have a table here, table here. And why all tables are boxes? So I think I should make something that's not box. Also, maybe for this room here, I will take this guy, put it in the middle. Let's see how it looks in Unreal. Why not? So we said you have these. As for this room, let's create some cylinders. Cylinder display item. Because now I'm exporting everything to Unreal Engine to see how it looks. And I imagine things that work, I keep them and start adding details. Things that doesn't work, get rid of them and find something that works. So maybe I wanna like arrange these in Unreal Engine, but let's take care of the pivot and just add one here. This. So this here we got the challenge area. Okay, so let's group this. Need to create more groups. So many chairs. It's funny, but that's okay. It's interactive space, collaborators. So maybe I don't know what we're gonna have here, but let's keep it empty for now. Delete this. Okay. Unfreeze, unhide all, thank you very much. So this is a duplicate of the item on top because we want something under the building for expansion purposes, and we might also have something on top, so maybe more of this. Let me just try see how it looks. And let's export. So to export everything, let's go to our drive, let's go to the data math folder. I think I should stop the music. Check that out. So if we look at tab, it's not bad. There is an image, I don't know if I can find, but it's okay. I will explain later. But half of this would go away and there is like some trees. Trying to think more. For some reason, the chat just got updated. This is the room here. Arman GFX, how are you, buddy? Hey, bro, I'm using Blender for Archviz and it's pretty good. Do you think it's good for Curious Monks or much better? I think Blender is great, Arman. And I was just saying that I should be also like learn how to use Blender. Blender is good. It's great as it is. Because you will design all your assets and send them to Unreal Engine. I think it does all the work you need to do. No need to switch to Max for any reason. Unless you want to use and render things in Max for some reason with Corona Render or V-Ray, then yeah, but Blender is perfect, my man. Keep it up. Logan, UEPCG talk live in 9 minutes. Oh my god. That's true. I downloaded the pack. This is amazing, isn't it? Thanks to Logan. It's now released for free, guys, just so you know. If you go to the Epic Marketplace, you go to samples, you're gonna find it here. You know, we can wrap up today by exploring this. I downloaded it already. Looking great in UE. Thank you, Sam. Giri Prasad. Habibi. Thank you so much. Love from Nepal. Love back to you too, Giri. Amir. I want to be perfect at Unreal Engine architecture. Hell yes. Do the challenge with us, Amir. You'll be perfect in Unreal for digital architecture. Blender is better supported than Max, in my opinion, if you're just pushing in UE. No, I disagree. Data 3ds Max got very powerful data math exporter. But if you figure like out your pipeline and exporting data between your Blender and Unreal, should be golden, which is not so hard. I kind of like this so far. All right. So this is our reception desk temporarily. This is one of the sofas. Take it. And move it around. Here the challenge. I think we put your designs. Should put some tables, some examples. I actually have an idea. So let's take this for example. Let's do this. Let's open another project really quick, and I need to find it. So it's not this one. All right. So it's got so many polygons. I don't want the interior or any of these. So maybe we could utilize some items. Anyway, so I will export this. I know this is big, but just for test. I don't want to optimize anything. So export data math VRD expector whole. Save. All right, let's wait. And wait and go back to Unreal and wait a little more when we go to data math. I think my next steps, I want to give some base materials and base lights. Did I export this as well? Let's put one here. There is so much work needs to be done on the ceiling, but that's part of it, isn't it? So let's replace. I'm going to select one of these and re-import. Now select the data math file of the whole and let's set it to very low value on the scale. So like 0.02. And there is our table. Put it here. Let's give it more size. Imagine doing this to all of your projects while you're designing your space. So build a gallery around them. That is dope. Okay. So do I have any emissive material just to test? This is from the engine. Not yet. So let's create one. Our base material, we can modify it. So I'm going to click multiply and scalar and call it emissive. Set the default value to 0. Connect the multiply to color. Connect emissive to emissive. Click save. Keeping things simple now. I will create a new material instance, call it mi emissive, and then maybe warm. And let's move it to folder I called instances here and here. Soon enough, we're gonna like create more materials and we can start organizing them. I will show you how to create your master library as we progress as well. Let's choose little nice warm color. And let's save and let's apply this. Let's set the intensity to like 0.6. Okay, so one of the resources I like is Adobe Substance. How is it going here? So the materials, the surfaces, categories. Any of these would look nice in our project. This looks nice in all projects. I wonder what are your favorite websites for resources for materials, guys. The reason I like Substance is because you can customize on their materials a lot. So how about just normal plaster? Anyway, let's create a folder. Call it source or substance. Source. I think like source. Substance. Pixel Mixer. Pixel Mixer is golden. So I want to make like paneled building outside effect, and let's use try planner. And damn it, I forgot to create. Move here, copy, and paste. Yeah, this one is good. So try planner, because we don't have UVs on our material, it will create a nice master material for us. And that's how it looks. The good stuff here though, so now let's, for example, create a box. (10 meter by 10 meter this box, okay? So we can assign this material. So this is for the offset, rotation, and position. We don't want that. So how does this look compared to little nice cute mannequin? It looks like it's good in terms of scale. So, you know, this is like quick cheat. I found this one of the buildings they have from outside. Standing here. I think this is an ugly building to have outside. I kind of prefer more Utopian stuff, but like if you have an Archface project, but let's make it slightly better. Why not? Because this is a substance material. So first of all, we can increase the quality. So I'm gonna like 4K. Wow, that's big difference between 1K and 4K. As for the color, so this one here, let's make it white. Maybe there's too much dirt. I don't know if we can reduce it. I hope so. Dirt intensity, let's reduce it. So much control. These materials are so nice. Now for this part, so the ceiling, notice we don't have UVs, but that's what's amazing about triplanar mapping. So this is perfect for people who use like specialty tools like Rivet, SketchUp, and whatnot. You want like triplanar material. It's possible to replicate this. Like there are so many YouTube tutorials on this, but no need to map out everything in the like this in the blockout vase. So let's make this small. Look at that. This is definitely not what we want on the building here. We want it more fresh, but It's very nice. So we got some white marble. Let's create triplanar. Can always use these on different materials because we got like the other type of materials. So here as well, I think this is the scale we're going with. Something is off with the normal map. This one is also nice. We can try. I want something reflective. There we go. All right. This is a start. And again, if you don't like the texture or you want to, for example, these vines, maybe they're too much, right? Can change them. But what is this? It's the first time I see this. Oh, it's preset. Nice. Delete. I didn't know we can make presets, so that's dope. Can reduce the quality. It's so bad. Oh my god. They seem to go in 4K quality. Look at the floor, the reflections out of the box. This is so nice. But yeah, there is something off with the vines. When the quality is less, they appear more. So look, if you put it like to 1K, this is so much. So let's make it 2K. And we're good. So for some of these lights, they're not lights yet. We would apply multi-sub-object material, select everything, auto smooth, set material ID to 1, select this, set it to 2, select this and delete out of here. And since this is an instance, oops, I was hoping, yeah, we need actually to select everything. This is important, and assign the material. This goes to every single application, not only 3ds Max. You always need to assign your material on multiple instances, so they appear in Unreal Engine. Looking good. So let's export. And let's import. Right. Now we can select the original object, which is this object, and we can assign an emissive color on the original object. And as you've noticed, it will assign on all other objects. So for example, I can decide to bring a very nice metal material. So let's bring it gold polished. Sign me up. Try planner, import. Let's copy the name, paste it. So we keep organized. That's like super important. Now select the source mesh and we apply this here, and everything now got this nice gold material. Now this is not warm at all. Yeah, let's see warmer. Okay, very cool. Let's make this larger in terms of texture scale, because I see some repetition. I think you can also see it, but maybe because it's the triplanar method. Anyway, let's increase the quality, maybe. Let's play with some of these sliders so you can change the roughness. Wow. Yep, me like it. So we have dirt, roughness, variation on the roughness. Have scratches. Let's take a close look. I think in order to see something like scratches, we need to go to 4K. But, yo, why not 8K? That's taking time. So what we're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, is 8K texture. I usually don't import 8K textures, so it's nice to see. There is so much detail. Especially from this perspective. I feel. Let's first go back to 2K or something. Let's keep some roughness. Reduce the scratches. What is their intensity? I didn't see any scratches, to be honest. Polish, roughness, erase, stain. Oh wow. How much gold there is. I like gold. It looks so nice in all architectural projects when you have this stuff. So that's enough. here we added this project, and I wonder something like, is it gonna be just white material, or how about we use some wood? So the glass should not be selected. This group, hey, you know what? Let's just select everything, isolate, select one static mesh, and assign this basically. This is a 2D texture, I forgot to make it like triplanar projection. I'm gonna make new folder, get the ash wood, oops, it's taking me to the old folder, so that doesn't work. Now let's do it again. Let's delete it, please. Can you work? Thank you. Try planner, import. Now select everything, select all static meshes and assign. Think we need to fix the mapping a little bit. These are supposed to be pools. Thinking like some sort of plastic is better, but still, let's give this another shot. So this is, let's give it first how it looks in 4K. The quality of the wood is nice. Do I have glass materials? We kind of do. So that's why it's important to name our meshes. But now it's not funny. Having multiple objects selected will disable this for you. So just to put you in context, what I do here is I isolate my selection. I have a shortcut for that. So you right click visibility, show only selected. And then you select all similar actors and you select any static mesh like this. So there is one actor like this somewhere around these guys. And once you select like this, you know, we have static mesh material, but once you select the third type of actor or like second type of actor, not static mesh, it will go away. Sometimes you have all of these selected and you don't know where it is. So what I do, I isolate my selection like so. I select on one of these static meshes. I go to select all static meshes. This is context sensitive. So I press Ctrl Shift A and yeah, I'm good now. I just can assign my material and that's it. Hello, little cute gallery. Wow, I like this. So let's see if I can enable the lumen refractions or ray traced. So I forgot where it was exactly. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God. Nice. I'm gonna do the same here. Whoop. So interesting to see this building in this material. And it's so interesting, like this building now is part of the This is why I love Unreal Engine 5 and Lumen. This looks so good. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, this will definitely not work. It feels like a wedding or something. This is too many chairs. Get out of here, chairs. So just for anyone who's new here, guys, to get you up to speed, this is a design that we're doing for our monthly workshop where we give you four scenarios to choose from. So you can choose fashion space, retail, art gallery, or your own personal brand, which is what we're doing here. This is VR Division World. We're gonna make our gallery, and this place is for the challenge. And the challenge is going now. There are still a couple of weeks left, my guys. And it's about building your own little nice space that looks like this. Maybe you can make it smaller just so you finish. Um, there are links in the description so you can read the rules. And I'm getting questions lately about the size. You can go bigger if you want, but we just said this size so you can have small area. Don't go too big. But if you want to join, if you click on this link, sign for your information. We will send you with all the uh, info you may need. But where we will invite you is to join us on where the challenge is happening, and that's happening on Discord. So on the Expector server, we have now the showcase channel and the resources and like the question where we're hosting this. So yeah, join us, share your work with us, get some feedback, and make something cool. Cooler than this, if you can. I challenge you. Okay, guys. Think I should end the stream here, but I wanted to do it with little bit with Electra. Sorry, not Electra. Yeah, Electra. But I don't know how hard it is to load the levels for the first time. Let's see. Hopefully it's not bad because I need to go work on this. I'm working on Archviz Explorer, okay? And I need to finish the tutorial. This one I'm very happy about. It's very good. I feel my computer dying. Let's just take this stuff here. Loading some static meshes. Put some music while we wait. Will you look at that? Wow. I'm barely getting any frames. So let me close, maybe because I'm streaming too. I'll try it after the stream, see how it goes. But that's it for this week, guys, for our project for the Metaverse. I really look forward to see what you will create, and please don't forget to showcase your work in progress with us, whether on Expector server, which is where the challenge is happening, or the workshop where we're in our server. But I really want to see what you guys are making. Okay, since I closed that project, now we got solid 50 frames. So let's see. Wow, this is so much. Nanite is doing its magic. So how did this look? Looks amazing. Wow. So much better to see this on screen compared to video. Oof. Is this the future of gaming? Hell yeah. Not for the frame stutter, but look at this. This is literally epic. Like what we're seeing here now. It's absolutely epic. Wow. I'll definitely make a stream dedicated for this and exploring the PCG tools. We can learn it together. Wow, check this out. It's so nice to see that procedural word generation became so much easier. Um, the first time I was introduced to this concept, it was on a game called The Division, and I think there was like a DLC called Underground, where you go below New York and all the levels are procedural. And yeah, I think I spent so many hours playing that game. Let's go up. Let's take a look. This is insane. Let's do that again. That nanite little trick. Oof, that's insane. What do you think, Sam? Yeah, the PCG is the future. I'm imagining using these tools, the same exact tools that we're making these forests, but for urban stuff. Like imagine Sam using and developing these PCG tools to create a street with post lamps and whatnot and all of that, like to help creating a city for architectural projects. If you can actually take a look at that, that would be incredible, dude. So also have a call soon. I'm gonna close now, get some food, and ping you later. Yes, but let's work with PCG together to create a city. That would be absolutely insane with buildings and everything. Let's start today, huh? By the way. Hey, I know where to find you, buddy. So, I think the most insane part is you press Control L and you wait because Lumen is doing his thing, but I think we should get rid of light. No? Why is this? So, what can we do? Hey, now this is putting Lumen to test, to real test. Okay? Look at these trees. From distance, they're fine. No, sorry, from close, they're fine. Or the first time, maybe you need to update. Took so much to update, I guess. Yeah, Lumen hated that. So if you press Alt P, because there were controls at the start, it's loading something. So drone. Ah, okay, just a drone. I thought we have the car. Let's just make sure sound is good. That was some stuttering because I made like very big screen. This drone mode is also very nice. The way like the smoothness in the movement, and I can the same say the same about this substrate material. Incredible. Let's see the controls again. Ah, R and F to increase speed. Shift C. I clicked escape by mistake because I kind of hated the lighting. That's stupid. But let's fix that for a second. We're taking Lumen for granted now, but this is absolutely amazing. I have that 10th pad. Look at that track. This is massive. So we're here. I go up, up, up. All right. Yeah, these are nice. Use these in all your environments. Get avatar vibes as well. This is why Quixel Mega Scans is such a big deal. This is from the Icelandic pack. I can recognize it. It's tinted and whatnot. But look, do little tricks to place these. Like all of these are done 100% in the engine, I can assure you. These kit bashes of the Quixel buildings. So imagine you as an artist using just the engine and the modeling tools in the engine to create these things that you see from distance. That's empowering. We okay. Um, what else can we do with the lighting? Guys, I'm going to spend the last few minutes here together. So if you have any questions, this is the time. Will you look at this view? Wow, this is a happy accident with the light. This is a heavy project, really. We'll be here the same time next week and also might be within now and next week. So expect a tutorial coming tonight or tomorrow. I think tomorrow more likely because it's already what 10 p.m. now. Wow, 10 goes so fast. On the Archviz Explorer. I'm super excited about this one. So I hope you will like it. I hope you will enjoy it. And I look forward to seeing you soon, guys. And again, if you're creating anything for the Metaverse challenge, feel free to DM me if you want or share on our groups. Show me what you're working on. I'd love to see what you guys are working on. So, with all that being said, it looks like there are no questions. I will see you guys very soon. So, you guys take care. This is crazy. This project has so many areas to explore. It is. I know, right? The detail. Look at these reflections. They're not so great. They're not so bad. I wonder. I just wonder. Is this a good idea or a bad idea? I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Yeah, path tracing would not work. All right, everyone. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you very, very soon. Let's put some music, goodbye music, and the goodbye screen.